is. How's everyone doing today? Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Yay.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Yay!
Awesome. Finally. I don't know what's been going on, but something has. How's everyone doing? It's Zadira and Steffy, and Bosco is in the chat. We're glad you were patient and waited around for us. We're having some problems tonight. Not sure if it's NVIDIA. I know my NVIDIA drivers need updating, but that just popped up, so we didn't want to stop and do that. But that might be what it is. But we're also having internet issues. So I'm just glad we finally were able to figure everything out.
Me too.
So Steffi's here today. We are on the Ragnarok map. We are playing the Survival Plus mod, and this is Ark Survival Evolved. So tonight we wanted to show you a little bit about the Survival Plus mod, and also just a reminder, is the voting still going on? Does anybody know? I'm not sure.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, if you can, they're having voting for the mod, your favorite mod in Ark Survival Evolved. And so go look that up and and vote. Be sure and vote for your favorite mod. Of course, Survival Plus is definitely one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
In the list. And so be sure if you want to, you have my vote to vote for this one's. It is such a great mod.
Yes.
But tonight, Steffi and I are bringing our Pegos with us. I don't know if you watched a couple of weeks ago, but we were going to talk about limestone, and we were going to show you a little bit about the mason profession. In Survival Plus, you're able to choose a profession. On official, you are only supposed to choose one profession per each person, but on our server we have it fixed so we can choose two professions. My two professions that I chose were alchemist and mason, but tonight we're going to talk about mason. Mason is the person that does a lot of the rock work. We use a lot of stone and brickwork, and we are able to do that type of work in the mod, and so that we are able to provide those kinds of resources for people. One of our main resources that we need to get out in the wild is limestone. So we wanted to show you how to find and how to get limestone, and to do that you have to find where ankylosauruses are. Ankylosauruses are these really cool creatures. Oh, I thought that was a raptor. I don't know if you remember last time we were about to do this, and carnos and raptors attacked, and it was just crazy. We had the most, you might look that one up.
We spent the whole rest of the stream battling a carno.
We were never able to show anybody any limestone or talk about the profession at all.
Speaking of limestone, I see some to our left.
Okay. Anyway, what you do is you find Ankies. I don't see any Ankies right now, but normally what you do is you look for Ankies, and then wherever they are out, yep, here's some right here, Steffi. Good eye, good eye. Wherever ankylosauruses are, I was hoping to show you what an Anky looked like, but is that one over there? No, that's a turtle way over there. Oh, here's one. Let's go show them. Here's the Anky, and because he's out here walking about, he is causing limestone.
There's a wild pegomastix after you.
Oh, there is? Gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Oh,
My
they got
goodness.
a turtle
involved.
involved.
Oh, boy. We have a turtle involved in the bunch. That's not good. Oh, my. We have pegomastix as our kind of guard dogs we take along with us. I guess we can help, maybe.
Must be a high-level turtle.
How high is this turtle? Can you see? Oh, Mr. Parasaur, you don't need to get involved in this. There we go. Do you want to get the fat, Steffi?
I would love
Steffi,
to.
as a farmer, she needs a lot of animal fat, and she can make candles and do all kinds of things with animal fat, so she likes to harvest the dead bodies of the animals and use it just like a real farmer would. Alright, so here's what an ankylosaurus looks like. Sorry about that, Mr. Turtle. I don't really like killing turtles, but he got in the way, I guess. But that's an ankylosaurus. Wow, look at this dodo, guys. Isn't that an interesting color? Wow, talk about brown. That is a brown dodo. Anyway, this is an ankylosaurus. They do not bother us unless we attack them. In vanilla Ark, we can tame those. We can even ride them, and we use those to harvest stone and metal. Oh, no, not stone. We use them to harvest metal and flint.
Metal and flint.
Yeah, metal and flint, correct. And they're really useful in vanilla, but in Survival Plus, we're not able to tame very many animals. That it's more, we have to be dependent on us as people, like, I guess more like in the real world maybe, or it's not like real world because we have dinosaurs, but I don't know, it just makes it a different game, let's put it that way. No flyers at all. We can't fly in this game, whereas you can tame flyers and fly on like pteranodons and things like that. Okay, so this is what limestone looks like, and you'll find it wherever you find ankylosauruses. And use a pick. Now, to be careful, don't hit that most chop, Steffi.
Oh, he
Get him out of the way. Okay. Yeah, you use your pickaxe, and it does weigh quite a bit. Hey, there's Bosco.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'm come to crash the party.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. And you have a horse cart that we can show him this, except it's sideways. You want to straighten it up a little bit. The horse cart is one of the newer, there we go, one of the newer things that they've added in Survival Plus, and my goodness, those things are awesome. Ooh, we have a little compy.
I actually found out last night that they hold more than the hand carts do.
Oh, that's really good. And see, his horse can pull it. This is the horse-drawn cart, right, Bosco? Or yeah,
This is a horse cart.
yeah, you can actually attach it to your horse, and you were riding your horse, right? You can ride your horse while you pull the cart, and then if you have too much weight, like getting that limestone, you can put it in your cart and carry it back to your base. And these are your wolves, right? These are gorgeous wolves.
I've just taken 2 guard dogs today.
Kara Danvers and Lex Luthor. That's awesome. Yeah, those are really good, and we don't have to be worried at having them around for protection. Our pegos are pretty good, but those wolves don't compare to the pegos at all.
We have a trap getting a little close.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys fight everything, but if something goes terribly wrong, then I'll pitch in.
Okay, thank you. Oh, look here. Here's a camp. We should show them what a camp looks like. Let's go down here and get this camp.
Show him the smoke first.
Oh yeah, let's show that. I saw the smoke up in the sky is how I knew it was a camp. See, if you see smoke like that, then you know that you have a camp close by. Let's see, how's the best way to get down there? Let's go this direction. Hopefully no raptors or carnos are going to come jumping on top of us. What is this? There's something got killed right here. Oh, a Dilophosaurus. Is that what they're called? Delos?
Tons of limestone here too.
Ooh, more limestone. That is awesome. Let's see. So down here somewhere, there should be a camp. Let's look and see. Oh, look at that Phiomia. He's got green spots. Right now they're having an Ark extinction event to celebrate the DLC coming out. And all the colors, or the special colors for Ark, are green and black. So we're seeing a lot more green animals than usual. And that's going to change Tuesday. Y'all see the camp? I don't see it.
I think it's on the other side.
Where is the black smoke?
I see the smoke. If you just look straight up
Yeah.
from the other other
So
side.
on the other side, let's go over here. It's really fun to find the camps in Ark Survival Plus. Oh, that's a That scared me. Dimorphodon. Let's see here.
I think we should be able to go around.
What we do is look for a tent with a campfire, and there's a D-Lo. Huh. Where's the smoke? Oh, there's the smoke up there. Okay, we'll let the Pegos take care of that guy. Oh, your wolves got him. Awesome. Here's another one. Good job. Uh-oh. I see somebody's, I saw a blue name over here. Somebody's Pego. Whose Pego is this? Oh, it's Red Velvet Roses.
How long has
Oh,
it been stuck behind this
I
iron?
wonder. She'll be glad to find that. All right, the smoke, the camp must be above us, guys.
Yep,
What do y'all
it's
think? Can we get up
If we
over
just take
here?
U-turn.
Go up this way, maybe?
Oh, you know what? I think we might have to go on foot. On top of this rock right here.
See if you can see it on top
Oh, wait,
of the...
no.
No, I think it's above on the cliff up here, Bosco. Let's go up here and see. I think it's
I'm
on the
gonna
cliff,
check if that's-
but I'm not sure how we can get up there. I don't think we can from here. This canyon
I see
area. You do see it?
Oh my goodness. This is Pego territory. There's 4 Pegos here.
Oh my gosh.
We have to go around though.
Wild
We
Pegos
still
or
have to go the
tamed?
other way. Wild.
4 Pegos up there? Yeah, let's go this way. I think we can get up there from here. I see how Pegos can get stuck in these rocks, though. Wonder if mine are... Have I got all 4 of mine? Yeah, I got mine. All right. Let's go
We
up.
used to have like 10. What happened?
Oh, I do have more. I just bring 4. It's kind of like they get hard to manage if you have more than 4.
Yeah. In fact, I like having 2 wolves right now.
Yeah,
4
because
is 4 is manageable, but it's nice to just have 2. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think so. Probably don't need more than that unless you get involved with a Rex. Mr. Stego, you need to move on. They are not
Actually-
dangerous as long as you don't hit them.
I took out a pack of 8 to the Viking Bay today, and
You did?
They almost had trouble with the Rex.
Really?
Although that was level 74, so. There's that.
Well, let's see here.
Yep, it's just down there.
Just
You
down
see it?
here.
To the left.
Oh, I see it. There it is. Wow, I've never
Watch out
seen
for
it
the
up
Pegos.
here. No, I've got plant parts in my 0 keys, so I can... Maybe they'll come tame me. Wow, that is a black parasaur. Did you see that, Bosco?
There's Pego right there.
Oh, 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 oh.
You're about to get tamed soon.
Yeah. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, I definitely have to tell everyone, on our server settings, we have it set so that, now Mr. Parasaur, you didn't really have to come over here. Uh-oh. Are they
It's
getting...
just a Pego.
Okay. I have to be sure and clarify on our settings are definitely different. And okay, let's talk about what we're getting. We're getting 3 gold coins, 98 silver coins. We have a lot of food storage pots. We have a campfire, a wooden shield, a hide sleeping bag, a hide tent, and lots of seeds. And these are more rare seeds than what you can just get in the wild, like potato, hops, the tropaberry, grapes, corn, cotton, lettuce, wild flax, carrot, tomato. Man, I'm getting hungry. And wet clay balls. And you put the wet clay balls in your clay pots, and that keeps your food cold. Alright, so that was awesome. Getting those is like in Vanilla Ark when you see the beacons come down and you can gather from the loot from the beacons. It's the same thing. Let's go ahead and if I push the letter T, I can move everything over. there's our limestone. Might as well just move that over and let Steve carry that for me, and he can carry all my seeds. If you click the letter T, it moves things over real super fast for you. O drops everything. Let's go ahead and move the coins over because they're a little bit heavy. All right, we're good. So now let's go back to what we were doing. We're getting limestone, and Bosco said he's Bosco said he saw some more.
Ooh!
Oh my gosh! Now isn't that something? What do? Fall down in that hole? They do. That's crazy. Wow.
Stole my whip.
Did he? Oh, the wolves are going to take care of him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So they were stuck down in here? Is that what was happening? You think? Oh,
yeah, there were 3 of them, and actually 2 of them were really high levels.
Oh, drat.
71 and 79.
Oh, that would have been nice, huh? Because most of mine aren't very high. Now, mine look like they're high because I've had them a long time, and they've leveled up over time, but usually I don't get super high level. All right, so let's go back and get, you said you saw some more limestone, or actually we don't need any more. I wanted to show people what it looked like. So let's head back.
I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get, yeah, because you need it as a blacksmith, right? You need lime.
Except I didn't bring an iron pick, so.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't know why I didn't bring an iron pick. That's kind of an essential.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe a pickle stole it.
Look at that trike. That thing is so green. Now, in Survival Plus, you want to be very, very careful and not get near those trikes, because they will get you. In Vanilla, that's one of the first dinosaurs that you want to tame to help you, because you can ride those and they are super strong and really good defense. But in Survival Plus, you can't tame them, and they're very aggressive. In fact, I think I've died, or my animals have died more often from a trike than anything else. And mainly it's because I just get too close to them without meaning to. So anyway, if you go out in the wild, if you're looking for limestone, you go out in the wild and you look for where you see ankylosauruses, and if you look around long enough, you'll finally see limestone, and you can gather it like we did and take it back and use it for making lime and buckets of lime, and I can show you in my work table how that works. Is everybody coming? Oh gosh, I don't see anybody. Did I leave y'all behind?
Nope. A certain supervillain decided to run off. So.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shut the gate, and I'm going to go ahead and go down to our industrial area, kind of my crafting area, and I'm going to show people.
That place is blank now.
I saw that. Did you move all of your items, Bosco?
Yep.
Are you moving them up to your workshop in the village?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And it is easier to craft down at the industrial area, except if I end up not liking my shop enough, then I'll just double and go back down.
Oh yeah. With your wagon cart, with your horse cart, you can easily throw everything in your cart and go down there, right? Go back? Or is that how you moved everything up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that stuff is heavy. All those crates and your lumber crafting stations and all that stuff, that's heavy.
I could carry all that in one trip. The hard part is the iron ingots.
Oh.
I had to transfer 26, I believe, stacks of iron ingots.
Wow. Wow, that's really amazing. I see a Dilo. Let's get him before he gets us. Get him, guys. I love watching them attack those Delos, because those Delos are so mean, and they kill dodos. There we go. You're 3. Killed that Delo. Good 3. Good 3. I think I have with me 3, 4 5 and 6. 1 and 2, I think, didn't survive.
So empty.
Yeah, it is empty. What are we going to do with all this empty space now? This is amazing. There was a lot of stuff here. Let's shut the gate so the tracks can't get in. This is our industrial area. Let's go ahead and tell you not to follow me. And you're having a hard time. Let's move you up here. If you double click F, you can carry these guys on your shoulder. See, like these are pegomastics, and you can carry them on your shoulder. Isn't that fun? And then if you want to, you drop them, you just double click F. There you go. Get up. So he gets off. Let's get we can get our limestone out of Steve. There we go. And what I do is I'll bring it down here and I'll put it, these are stone storage bins, and these are something that the carpenter can craft crates, and then with the crate then the mason can craft these to use, and boy, they are so nice. You can store all your stone, and well, like you saw, if you look, I have lots of limestone and stone, and this is something new they've added, cinnabar. It's a new ingredient resource for alchemists to use, and thank goodness you can put those in here. So that's good. So it's a type of stone, I suppose, cinnabar. But there's a process to being able to process your limestone, and it starts with your this is called a chopping station. And so in order to cook your limestone, you need to have something that burns really well. So what you do is you put wood in your chopping station. You can make fresh firewood by clicking on there, and that makes the fresh firewood, and that's what the fresh firewood looks like. And then it will dry into dried firewood, and that burns hotter and longer than fresh firewood. You bring your dried firewood over like this, and it will cook down into charcoal and wood ash, and both of those are things that you would use. Like, you want to use charcoal in your kilns for burning your limestone because it burns longer and it burns hotter. So if you look in this kiln, I have limestone and I have my charcoal. If we light the fire, then it'll burn this limestone and turn it into lime. Let me, oh goodness. And it burns it into quicklime. So that's what all of this is. This is all quicklime, and you can see the items that we can make as a mason in our, let's see, this is called the plaster mixer. So in the plaster mixer, once you have turned your limestone into quicklime, that's when you craft buckets of lime mortar. Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
You can make lime mortar, buckets of lime mortar, which takes sand. You have to take your buckets, your empty buckets, and go out and you get sand. And then you also have to have empty buckets down in your inventory. And so that turns the quicklime into buckets of lime. I hope I'm not losing everybody. It sounds very, what would you call it? A lot to it, but it really isn't. You can also make barrels of amber colored and gray, red, white, and khaki on the plaster, and the plaster is used to build houses. So you also can make barrels of lime mortar. And then you can also make clay in this, and you can also make buckets of plaster. So those are all the things that you use. You can see masons are they can do a lot. If you look in our mason table, you can see, oh my gosh, look at these are all the items I can craft. And when you're building houses, you use a lot of the stone brick, you use a lot of these stone brick materials. And then we also have templates or blueprints for the cottages that we can build. We also can build bowls. There's my kiln that I was able to make. We make wells. Anyway, so just on and on and on, all these things. And you can also make pipes. Those are made out of clay. So that's all the things that a mason can make. We make statues, 4 different kinds of statues. And here's the barrel of lime mortar. We also can make adobe and fresh adobe bricks. There's an incubator, a windmill. We make the iron forge for the blacksmith to use. Just lots of things. Fireplaces, pretty much things that you would think a mason would make out of bricks and stone. This is our stone fences that you see around in our village. What you do is that requires a bucket of lime mortar and 40 stone, and then you tell it to craft one and it'll craft. Different things require different resources, like the bowls take 10 clay to make a bowl and that sort of thing. So anyway, that is pretty much what a mason does. We have to go out and find a lot of limestone. The first thing we made most of was these pavers. I'm looking down at them and it says landscape pavers, and I don't know how many. Rav was also a mason at that time, so she could help get the village started. So we had 2 masons. And Bosco, give a guess. What do you think? How many pavers do you think we made in all total?
Well, I'd say probably minimum 450.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably around 6 to 7.
Yeah, I would think so. Just right here in our industrial area, this is a lot of pavers right here, and we made a lot of pavers just mainly to set up the village area, and like setting up where the this industrial area is. We also use them to mark where the residential areas were, and so that was just to get our village started, so that we have some kind of a designation, I guess. You know, it's easy just to say, okay, everybody come in and play the game, and put your house where you want to put your house, put your crafting area where you want to put that. But if you don't have some kind of organization, it kind of doesn't work very well. Let's go ahead and tell this one guy to follow us. He's not following us, and they can all follow that way. They're following Steve. But anyway, that pretty much covers what a mason does. Can y'all think of anything else that is interesting about a mason, Bosco or Steffi?
Well, everything's interesting about it.
Well, one thing about Survival Plus is you have to have somebody be each one of the professions. Like Bosco is a blacksmith carpenter, I am an alchemist mason, and Steffi is a farmer tailor. And I have to have items from the tailor to make certain things like rope. Bosco has to have things from the tailor. I also have to have things from the carpenter and the blacksmith, because some of the things that I make require a metal plate. What are some of the other things that you've had to make for me, Bosco? A lot. Lumber.
A lot. Yeah, lumber.
And
my goodness, I've made so much stuff for everyone that I can't think.
Yeah, but it's just to make the point. Each profession is important to the other profession. Bosco needs, like, I have to make the stone forge for him, or iron forge for him, and he has to provide nails, metal nails, and those kind of things, hinges and screens. When we build the houses, we all have to provide things in order to build the houses together. It's really an amazing mod. I thought I'd come down here and show the market area. We've probably shown this before, but just to kind of show too, since Steffi, your peg goes down here.
Oops.
It got lost down in the corner. But to show these that the mason made all of these stone pavers and the stone fences. Rav was also a mason at the time, so she definitely was a big part in helping create this market square right here. This is definitely a work in progress. It has not been decorated yet. We used Eco's pergola here, and this is going to have flowers and bushes and things like that around this area. And these are our market stalls, and I wanted to show you. Here's one of the statues that a mason can make. These are the fences. These are called stone fences, and they're really awesome. I can't do these. These belong to Rav, I believe. Yeah, Rav put these down. Let's see if we can go up here, and I'll show you one that I placed. Here's an angel statue. That's one of the statues. Oops, a pteranodon is in your tailor shop, Steffi.
What? Maybe it needs some cloth clothing.
Maybe. Okay, so here's what the stone fences look like, and I'll show you. I'll pick one up. I'll pick it up, and then when you place it, it looks like this, just a plain fence. And you're able, if you click on the menu, there we, oh boy, it's slow. Then you can set the pillar right, see, or you can set the pillar left if the internet's not going off. Oh boy, it is really slow. There, like that. Or you can set pillar both, like that. Isn't that neat? Whoever came up with that, that was awesome. I think it's getting dark. I believe it's from a thunderstorm. Hopefully, I don't think it's nighttime. I think it's from a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it's just...
Bosco is able to make these amazing lights, and Steffi and Rose, Martini Girl, and Rav are all able, they're all farmers, and they're able to make the candles that we put in the lights.
Yes, if you would like to show them,
oh,
I actually have some in my stall.
yeah? Oh, let's go look. Here's Steffi's stall. She's selling lots of good things. I like the fact that she's selling this yummy food. If you click on this, you can buy her food, and like there's tomato stew, para stew, which is parasaur meat.
Yep. Sorry,
Para
guys.
stew.
Sorry, Jen.
Yeah, sorry, Jen. Jen loves parasaurs.
Steffi, I want you to make some Rex stew if you don't mind.
Oh, Rex stew. Oh, did you go kill a Rex today, Bosco? A
Two,
T-Rex?
actually.
Oh my goodness. And there's carrot soup. And then she's also got some boiled dodo eggs in her stall. And see, you can click on that, and down here it shows you how much it costs to pay for them. And so if I had any money, I could buy one, which I have some in my parasaur. I might go get some. It shows, if you look down here, it shows my heart. It shows, though, I've eaten lots of food. Here's Steffi's stall, what she has for sale. These are things that a tailor can make, and a farmer, I think. Some of these are from a farmer, but she can make blue-white banners. It looks purple, but it says it's blue.
It's blue.
There's a
They
canopy.
actually look gray, though.
Oh, really? And
Those
then
are
she
the-
also can make leather. That's just not normal hide like you'd get from getting just a regular animal. She has to actually tan the hide.
Mm-hmm.
She sells cloth pouches, and I bought one of these. You can store seeds in them. She also makes carpets. Here's a carpet too. That looks like a different, this is an oval carpet, and this is a square or rectangle carpet. And then there's her candles. And the city, as a magistrate, I can take tax money from the Capitol building. The Capitol is actually getting tax money from people as they sell their items. And so as a magistrate, I can go in and buy these candles and put them in the city, all the lights for the city, and so that keeps the city lights burning. And then it also gives money back to the community, because by buying them with tax money, I'm buying them from the people that are making items for the city, so it works really well. And then Steffi also has compost bins for sale, feeding troughs for sale, linen string, cloth sacks, and then these cute little awnings that you can put on your over your house windows, and then packs of 5 tallow candles.
And those go in the wall candles, the wall lights.
Yeah,
Hang
the
on
like
that.
chandelier kind of things.
Those aren't for the chandelier. There's a different one for the chandelier. I took the chandelier candles out of my stall because the chandeliers are currently not working.
Oh, not working right. Okay. Well, that's good. I was showing you also have clothing for sale. She has cotton clothing. That's desert cloth clothing. There's cotton. There's the desert and cotton. You also sell linen clothes, right?
I can sell
and
linen clothing.
leather.
And
not
leather.
hide. I've got hide on. That's what
Leather's a little more durable than hide.
it looks just like what I've got on, but this is hide clothing, and Steffi sells leather clothing.
And it's all dyeable. If you can see, I've decorated myself for Halloween. This is the desert outfit.
Where are you, Steffi?
I'm right behind
Oh,
you.
there you are. Yeah, look at Steffi's outfit. She's all decked out for Halloween. That's actually the same outfit that you see normally for desert clothing, but she's dyed it with the dyes from the alchemist. So she's got her witch's hat on, which is a skin from doing some of the achievements in Ark Survival Evolved.
If you saw our last episode, we went to the spider cave and we got silk. And the way that you craft desert clothes is with silk.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I used the silk that we got in the spider cave to craft these.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I guess here's what Bosco. We've got the sun shining weird. It's hard to see, but you have the iron clothing on, right? And you, as a blacksmith, you're able to make that clothing, right?
Yeah, I was selling some, but the NPCs have been swooping it up.
Yeah, what we've
I have
learned
2
is
sets.
yeah, we've learned that in this mod, if you put items in your stall that NPCs, well, the actual game NPCs will buy your items sometimes. So that's pretty funny, isn't it, that they do that. But I think we're going to end it in the video. If anybody wants to say bye to anyone, we'll end the video right here. I wish the sun wasn't shining so bright behind me because you can't see. But for now, I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very, very much. And thank you so much for your patience and the mess up with the video. And hopefully we'll be able to post this and have this run on YouTube here pretty soon. All right, bye for now.